Max Blasky back with you here in Clyde, Kansas, moments away from the boys tip-off between the Eagles and the Hanover Wildcats. If you're just tuning in, the Hanover Lady Wildcats stay undefeated on the season, 16-0 now, after they got a 46-36 victory against Clifton-Clyde. Clifton-Clyde will move to 14-4 on the season. This boys matchup, again, a top 10 matchup in state rankings. Number 2 in Class 1A Division I, Clifton-Clyde Eagles versus number 4 in Class 1A Division II, Hanover Wildcats. These two teams have history. They met a couple weeks ago in the TVL tournament, 3rd and 4th place semifinal contest, a game in which Clifton-Clyde was able to come away with a victory in that one, 63-48. And, of course, they have been without big-time scoring junior number 3, Trent Long. He has been out the last couple weeks with an injury. He will suit up tonight, not starting off the mark, but some more offensive firepower for a Clifton-Clyde team that has plenty to go around. Starters for tonight's contest. We're going to start first with the Hanover Wildcats. They, of course, will be in their road blues with red numerals and a white Hanover across their chest. They are going to be the same starters as they have been all year. Number 1, Cole Meyer, a 6'1 senior. Number 3, Josh Zarbanicki, a 6'3 senior. Number 4, Braylon Mine, a 6-foot freshman. Number 20, Brigham Bruna, a 5'8 junior. And number 32, Chase Bruna, a 6'2 senior. The Wildcats are head coached by Corey Jensen, assisted by Chris Mine. And we'll go Meyer, Zarbanicki, Mine, Bruna, and Bruna. For the home Clifton-Clyde Eagles, they will go with number 1, Jeraden Reed, a 6'3 junior. Number 23, Oliver Nobert, number 11, Coy Steinbrock, a 5'10 junior. Number 15, Jack Scotchney, a 6-foot sophomore. Number 23, Oliver Nobert, a 5'9 sophomore. And number 34, Seth LeClaire, a 6'4 senior and a Butler County Community commit in football. The Clifton-Clyde Eagles are head coached by Justin Steinbrock. Jim Blackwell and Nick Kennedy are his assistants. Clifton-Clyde will be in their home whites with navy blue eagles and numbers on their chest, red and blue stripes up and down the side. Eagles, of course, come into this contest record of 14-2. Hanover comes in with a contest of 12-14. Second time seeing this matchup here this year. It will be a good one. Zarbanicki and LeClaire will be your 2 to tip it off at center court. Hanover will work right to left. Clifton-Clyde will work left to right. First tip's going to go towards Hanover. That's going to be Mine pulling it out of there, and we are underway in Clifton-Clyde. Top the key, that's going to go Meyer. Meyer's going to work it again. Straight man-to-man for both these teams. First pass inside goes into Cole Meyer. A good finish there from the 6'1" senior in amongst the trees for Clifton-Clyde. Hanover holds the early 1-0 advantage. Talk about these two teams meeting up in that 3rd and 4th place game back on this January 23rd. There's the answer, though. Jack Scotchney along the baseline. A good pass. Steal again by Reed. Reed's going to get it by Nova right side. Now Steinbrock left corner. Of course, the sharpshooter thought about a 3, decides to kick it out. Scotchney's cross-court pass into the lane. Josh Jarvinick is going to pick up a foul, and Scotchney is going to go to the line. Talked about the matchup before. Clifton-Clyde handled Hanover in that 3rd and 4th place matchup. They jumped out to a 22-10 lead at the end of the first quarter, thanks in part to 6 threes hit in that quarter alone. Reed had 2, Steinbrock had 2, and Nobert off the bench had 2. Scotchney makes his first bucket here this evening from the free throw line. And after that first quarter, Hanover was deflated. Not much this team could do. This Clifton-Clyde team, although it says a lot of juniors and sophomores on the scoring sheet, this team has played together since they were little kids. There's going to be a foul out top on Clifton-Clyde trying to guard a Brigham Bruna 3. Scotchney's going to pick that one up, trying to get to the shooter. But talked about Clifton-Clyde, they are a group that has played a lot of ball together. They are very well composed in big game situations. A team, too, that had success last year. They went 15-7 at the end of the season, a first-round state loss after a second-place finish in sub-state back in 2020. So some boys that have gone so close and looking to make that final step here this year in some of their junior and senior seasons. First shot for the night for Hanover, actually second three. It's going to be Brigham Bruna from the left side. He can't find it. There is Zarbanicki spinning into the line, but quick hands by Steinbrock. He's going to force that one away. Second turnover now for Hanover. Extended 2-3 matchup zone for the Wildcats as Clifton-Clyde looks to get this scoring going from them. Short corner, it's going to be Reed. Reed cross court out to Steinbrock. They're going to run a little flare screen now for Novert. Novert thinks better of it, gets it into Reed. Short corner, going to the big LeClaire on the baseline. Nothing Josh Zarbanicki could do about that one. Already one personal foul in this contest. Didn't want to pick up his first. Seth LeClaire now gets his first bucket in this contest. Hanover having trouble getting it across court, but finally get it to Zarbanicki here, left side. Zarbanicki's going to try and force out LeClaire. Now Zarbanicki left side going against, working inside. Bruna kicks it over to Mine, right side. Good defense by Clifton-Clyde. Braylon Mine gets past Drayden Reed, up and fouled. He's going to go now to the line. Junior Drayden Reed's going to pick up a foul in that contest. Junior had 8 points in the tournament game there a couple weeks ago. First foul will be on Reed, as this will be Braylon Mine, the freshman, stepping up to the line. A quiet contest that other night against Clifton-Clyde, only with 5 points there. Someone else to keep an eye out who's already got in the scoring column. Cole Meyer, the senior, was held scoreless in that game versus Clifton-Clyde. Already with 2 quick ones here. Last opportunity for him to play in this gym. Let's see how he does. Mine goes 1 for 2 there from the line, missing the second one. 5-3 is our score. First quarter action, 5:40 left to play. 2-3 zone again here for Hanover. Clifton-Clyde's going to work a little man-to-man offense. Actually, nice zip pass inside to Reed on the right block. We're going to have a jump ball. Cole Meyer being strong along the baseline, forcing that jump ball, but it will stay with Clifton-Clyde. Scotchneer inbounded underneath the basket. We're going to go 4 corners out here for Clifton-Clyde to get it up, retop the key. Now they go LeClaire at the free throw line. Foul down along the baseline. Cole Meyer got a little bit too much hip into the side pocket of Scotchney there. So already with 3 team fouls is Hanover here as a team that doesn't necessarily go but 7 deep most games, can't afford to have a lot of foul trouble here in this one. Hot shooting Steinbrock here in the corner for Coy Steinbrock in that TBL tournament, tied the school records with 7 threes, so he's more than capable of letting it rip. Here's Oliver Dover from the left side. He's going to let that one rip as everyone in this Clifton-Clyde lineup can knock down threes. Dobert, the sophomore, usually coming off the bench with long inactive the last couple weeks, has been starting. Had a big game, too, there against Hanover the other night out. Ended up with 12 points off the bench, including 2 threes in that contest. So already first one now for Dobert has been up and down. Here's Zarbanicki trying to answer the 3 from the left side. That's going to be off from the word go. Steinbrock gets the defensive rebound. Fought for down below. It's going to go off the hands of Cole Meyer, as I seem to mention his name once, and now he's into every play out there. 8-3 is our score. Clifton-Clyde leading here early on. Lone scoring on the night coming from Cole Meyer. First basket for Hanover, and a free throw from Braylon Mine. LeClaire inside, smartly kicks it out top to her Scotchney. Now they're going to go Reed, high post. Nobert, second 3. Can that one from the other side. Oliver Nobert liking that home cooking, as he already has 2 triples here in this contest. One from the right wing and one from the left. As now Clifton-Clyde has opened this one up 11-3. Zarbanicki gets that left block. Nice up and under, but can't get that one to finish. Chase Brewer is going to pull down the offensive rebound. He's going to go up, and a jump ball again there on that shot. Defender coming over the top is going to keep it here with Hanover. Bruna will be here inbounder. Box set from the free throw line extended. Out top is Zarbanicki as they're looking to try and get it to a cutting Bruna. They don't. Now he goes Zarbanicki on the right elbow. Josh Zarbanicki, really the engine that runs this offense. The 6'2 senior has all the moves to make everything happen. Hanover has just been inconsistent offensively this year. Talking to head coach Corey Jensen the last couple weeks, that's the one thing he wants this boys team to learn. There goes Braylon Mine into the lane. Nice little floater from the freshman is going to be no dice and back over to Clifton-Clyde. Talked about it, a good team last year that Hanover had 23-2 state championship runners-up. They had to replace a lot of key pieces off that team. But this year's squad, 12-4, lone losses coming to Blue Valley, to eventual TVL tournament champions Axtell. Another loss there to Blue Valley in the TVL tournament, only by 2, though, at that one. And then, of course, losses to the hand to this Clifton-Clyde team. So, losing to the top of the schedule, and Seth LeClaire just uses his big body to push Josh Zarbanicki out of the way for that one. Of course, Josh with 2 fouls, more important offensively. Now, Bergen Bruna, 3 left side. Can he get it to go? He gets that one to go. 1 for 2 now shooting is Brigham, as that's exactly what the doctor ordered for Hanover. 13-6 is our score, as Hanover had with the last minute scoreless. There's a simple pass inside. Drayden Reed actually had the layup, but he decided to pull the foul, hold himself back a little bit, got 2 players to jump. They're going to call that one on Chase Bruna, but Bruna and Braylon Mine were both there for that one. So a savvy move there from the junior, Drayden Reed, will give himself 2 free throws now from the line. 6'3" junior, lengthy shooter. Can't get that first one to drop down. 0 for 1 there from the line. Contest a couple weeks ago. 0 for 1 from the line, too, as well. Ended with 8 points all in the first half that we've talked about. The balance of this Clifton-Clyde team. Both the teams like to score. Clifton-Clyde averaging 60 points a game, while Hanover averaging 57. So both of these teams like to get after it and get those easy buckets. There's an easy bucket talking about it. Tanner Bruna wide open underneath his own basket. Off the bench, the freshman gets an easy 2. And just like that, Coach Steinbrock wants a timeout. We'll take it quickly with them. Clifton-Clyde leading Hanover 14-8.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company, since 1947.
Max Blasky back with you here in Clyde, Kansas. 14-8 is our score. 3 minutes left to play first quarter action. Clifton-Clyde leading 14-8. Thanks in part from 2 threes by Oliver Nobert, the hot shooting sophomore who's gotten an opportunity the last couple weeks with Jack Long out of the starting lineups for the Eagles, is making his time worth it here tonight. There's going to be a pass goes inside off the hands of Steinbrock. It's actually going to try and find the hands of LeClaire, but off a Hanover player, so it's going to stay Eagles' way. Underneath their own baskets, Mochny will be the inbounder. Free throw line extended. Reed quickly goes to Steinbrock in the corner. He's going to step back 3. Blocked partially by Tanner Bruna. Great outlet. Zalbernicki all the way down the line. Braylon Mine. Athletic layup. Couldn't get that one to go. Tried to go up and under. Rebound pulled down by Steinbrock. Reed the other way, gets it off to LeClaire down on the right block. LeClaire's going to work his way across the lane, sticking his hand in there. I think that's going to be Tanner Bruna picking up the personal foul, not allowing LeClaire to get an easy 2. It's going to be on Chase Bruna, not Tanner Bruna. So Chase now, the senior, picking up his second personal foul. That's 14 fouls now already for Hanover. Smooth shooting Seth LeClaire puts that one up and down. Of course, the 6'4 senior signed to play collegiate football down at Butler Community College. Congratulations, Seth. Second free throw up and no good on that one. A heck of a ball player himself, too. If you haven't got a chance to check out either of these teams or any TVL basketball, we've got about 2 weeks left coming up before Sub-State kicks off. Most everyone Sub-States will kick off the 23rd. Of course, Hanover will be over in Axtell. Going to preview that Sub-State here later on as the game gets along. Josh Zarbanecki into the lane off the left-handed block. Can't get that one to fall down. One and done again, done for Hanover as they send no one to the offensive board. Clifton-Clyde back the other way now offensively. 15-8 is our score. Nobert stopped along the baseline, gets across court to Steinbrock, gets in the lane, finds Reed. Now Nobert left side again. Thought about a three, already hit two, sends it into LeClaire along the baseline. He can't get that one to fall down. That's going to be off the hands of Drayden Reed. Sends it now over towards Hanover's way. 15-8 is our score here, but Hanover has really weathered the storm, it has seemed like. Substitution now for the Eagles. First one in. Peyton Fahey will be the first checking in. Out will come Coy Steinbrock. Talked about Hanover being able to weather the storm here in that first matchup in the third and fourth place game a couple weeks ago. Clifton-Clyde jumped out to a 22-10 lead at the end of the first, and I was there for that game, and Hanover just kind of looked deflated at the end of it, but still, here we are, first quarter going. Braylon Mine tries a three. That's going to be blocked by Drayden Reed. Athletic play there by Reed. Now runners out. Steinbrock's going to push left side. Goes into Zarbanicki. Smartly kicks it back out, though. Steinbrock gets the left corner. Trees fall on the way. Jack Scotchney with a triple on his own already now with 6 points in the contest for the sophomore. Brigham Bruna the answer. No dice from the left corner. One and done again goes Hanover. Scotchney has been everywhere here tonight. 6 points already. Probably 3 or 4 offensive or defensive rebounds both ways and a couple assists. 10-point advantage. Clifton-Clyde Eagles just roll under the 40-second mark here. First quarter action. Fahey has it on the left side, trying to get into this 2-3 defense of Hanover. They go inside, left block to Seth LeClaire. The big boy's going to work inside. Nice little roll off the front of the rim. Going to get that one to drop down there. Smooth shooting touch there from the 6'4 senior. This defensive pressure right into the gut of Drayden Reed. Braylon Mine throws it right to him. Drayden Reed with the easiest 2 buckets he's ever going to get this year, and this pressure for Clifton-Clyde has caused havoc for Hanover. 3 seconds left. Mine just gets it across the timeline. No one sees the shot. Zarbanicki gets it off. It's not going to be any good. And Clifton-Clyde takes a commanding 22-8 lead at the end of the first quarter. You're listening to high school basketball here on KNDY.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
So what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with professional Rheem HVAC service that'll keep your home comfy year-round, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort.
72 degrees, and I'm good to go.
Get professional service in all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
If you need a tractor that's small but mighty, Can-Equip in Marysville has just the ticket. The Workmaster 25S subcompact tractor from New Holland. With 25 horsepower, a 3-point hitch, rear PTO, and mid PTO, it handles chores a garden tractor just can't. Plus, this economical tractor gives you deluxe comfort and simple 2-pedal operation that makes it easy to mow, load, dig, grade, and more. Stop by Can-Equip in Marysville to learn more about the Workmaster 25S.
Max Lasky back here in Clyde, up in the Crow's Nest here. 22-8 is our score at the end of the first quarter for Clifton-Clyde. 2 steals for Drayden Reed as he has caused havoc in that full court pressure on that diamond press. 3 turnovers for Hanover, but 1 and done for Hanover on the offensive side. Seth LeClaire, how did he get that pass? It went through the hands of Josh Zarbanicki right into the lap of LeClaire. LeClaire puts up his 4th bucket here this evening as he already has 9 points, and there's a turnover again. Unorthodox from Hanover here. Turnovers have been a problem, and let's see if Clifton-Clyde makes them pay. Steinbach right side, thought about a 3, kicks it off now near side to Drayden Reed, who gets a bucket to go down. That's going to cost Corey Jensen a timeout. We'll take it with them. 26-8 is our score.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard all year round to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple, to be your number one source of propane lubricants and extreme premium diesel fuel. And they'll reach that goal by treating you like family and giving you service that makes you want to come back. Don't wait any longer. Call the winning team at Sapp Brothers today for all your petroleum needs. Still proudly serving our customers in Kansas with a location in Hanover, and now Sapp Brothers is proud to announce their newest location in Blue Rapids. That's Sapp Brothers Petroleum, servicing your residential and farming to commercial and industrial needs. Call Hanover or Blue Rapids locations today.
26-8 is our score. Hanover looking to get this game rolling offensively. Turnovers have been a problem, and they were in that first contest too as well. This defense for Clifton-Clyde, they run a 1-2-2 full court diamond press with Drayden Reed at the top, and the 6'3 junior with his lengthy frame is causing havoc tonight for the Wildcats. Trying to answer his other way is freshman Braylon Mine, but Coy Steinbach skies for that defensive rebound. Just like that, Hanover's one and done. Brigham Bruna picks off the nice pass. Errant pass there from Seth LeClaire. Let's see if Hanover can get something going here. Josh Zarbanicki to the left side, just like always, gives it off to Tanner Bruna. He's going to try and go one-on-one against Reed. Gets it up and can't quite get that one to fall down. This offense for Hanover stagnant too here. Someone goes inside, decides to pull it out. Steinbach three the other way, left side, no dice. Brigham Bruna pulls down the board. Brunin looked to throw the full court pass, but couldn't quite get it off as there's players standing in his way. Either way, Hanover or Clifton-Clyde goes one and done again, something that Hanover has not done much here tonight. 4 out, 1 in for the Wildcats, and Tanner Bruna just loses it right out of his hands, out of bounds. Not keeping his eye on the ball. Turnover again for Hanover. Down that's now 5 team fouls. Drayden Reed will check out, along with Jake Long, who checked into the game a moment ago, or Trent Long, of course, the junior out with an elbow injury the last couple weeks, slowly working him back into motion. Might be the game here tonight for him to get some playing time. 5 out now for Clifton-Clyde offensively against this 2-3 defense for Hanover. Meyer tried to take a steal there. That's going to put his team in bad defensive position. Foul's going to be taken out top Brigham Bruna as he tried to make up for it. Foul's going to be called on the junior. First personal there for him, as that's now 5 team fouls already for Hanover. Braylon Mine's going to take a seat on the bench. First check into the contest, Cameron Juniman, the 6'1 sophomore, as Coach Jensen looks for something. Steinbrock, right corner three. That one's going to be no good. Offensive rebound, Jake Scotchney everywhere here tonight. 9 points there in the first quarter, now 2 here in the second. Another offensive rebound for the sophomore, and he is getting after it defensively too. Clifton-Clyde has come here to play. Turnover Hanover off the hands of Josh Zarbanicki. 28-8 is our score. Clifton-Clyde is handling Hanover so far here in this first half. Hanover needs to find something defensively. Few of them out there really giving it a try. Here goes LeClaire down into the right side, tried to get another foul on Zarbanicki. Say if I've said this one time, Jack Scotchney gets another offensive rebound. Oliver Novert for 3. That one's going to be no good. Brigham Bruna pulls down the board. Trying to get into double digits here, just rolled under the 5-minute mark of the second quarter is Hanover. This team matched up a few weeks ago, back on January 23rd, in the 3rd and 4th place matchup of the TVL tournament. Clifton-Clyde took that one 63-48, and it's looking like the same here tonight. 5 out offense now for Hanover. Stagnant movement, goes along the baseline. Juniman kicks it out. Zarbanicki, right side, trying to line up the 3. That's going to be off of Steinbrock right in front of us, as it's going to stay Hanover's way. Seth LeClaire is going to check out. Drayden Reed now checking back into this contest. After that third-place win against Hanover, Clifton-Clyde has rattled off 4 straight wins. They lost to eventual TVL champion in the semifinals. Axtell, champions of the TVL tournament, boys side. But after that loss, they have rattled off 4 in a row now wins against Hanover, Lynn, Frankfort, Concordia, and Donovan West. Looking to make it 6 in a row here now before we get into sub-state play, of course, for the Eagles. They will be in the Washington sub-state. That will consist of Clifton-Clyde, Lakeside, Frankfort, Rock Hills, Osborne, Blue Valley, and Washington, kicking off the 23rd up there in Washington. Nice pass Hanover's way. Josh Zarbadicki, top of the key, found a streaking Cole Meyer. Now Meyer has 4 points in this contest. Coach Jensen wants a charge call, and we're going to get it. That's going to be Coy Steinbrock lifting those arms around just a little bit too much. Tanner Bruna got right up in his grill. That's going to force Coy to take a seat now with 2 personal fouls. Seth LeClaire will check back in. For the Wildcats, their sub-state's going to be over in Axtell. That sub-state consists of Axtell, Hanover, Lynn, the Lake Kansas School for the Deaf, Pike Valley, and Wetmore. Floater there, Brigham Bruna's a nice little shot, as the juniors now got 5 in this contest. But the matchup there for Hanover, of course, will probably be the matchup between the Eagles. Looking at that sub-state, Axtell comes into this week ranked number 3 in Class 1A Division II, while Hanover's ranked number 4 in Class 1A Division II. So that is the path that these two teams are looking at. But right now, Hanover is getting it taken to them. 28-12 is our score. First quarter action, or second quarter action, as the big Seth LeClaire puts his first free throw down on this trip. Foul there's Hanover's way as Clifton-Clyde finally got it into LeClaire. Is going to go against Cameron Juniman. The sophomore picks up his first, and LeClaire goes 2 for 2 from the line. Already 11 points now in the contest for LeClaire. Meyer tried to flip it up to Bruna. Can't get that one to fall down. Hanover still keeps possession, though, cutting into this lead. 30-12, lazy pass out top, but finally taken down by Myers. Zarbadicki having trouble with the 2 as Hanover must have eaten popcorn before this game. They're having trouble holding on to the ball and having trouble keeping their feet in place. Cole Myers going to get picked up for the travel as he went spinning into the lane. Coach Jensen doing a good job coaching his boys up here as we go. But 30-12 is our score. There's a nice little pass. Trying to go inside to Reed. Clifton-Clyde doing a good job, though. They flash LeClaire top of the key, usually throw it to him, and then have 2 baseline cutters coming in from the corner against this 2-3 defense for Hanover. And it has worked out very well now in this contest. 30-12 is our score. LeClaire goes spinning in. That's going to be up and no good. Myers going to pull down that defensive rebound the other way, and a charge by Oliver Nober. Crowd goes crazy there for the sophomore Brigham Bruna. Just a little bit out of control, and if it could go wrong for Hanover tonight, it sure is. So Brigham's going to pick up his second personal foul. That's already going to be 17 fouls now for Clifton-Clyde. Substitution, Braylon Mines going to check back in. Out will go Bruna. $30-12 our score. 2:50 left to play here. Second quarter action. Clifton-Clyde Eagles leading this matchup against the Hanover Wildcats. Matchup of top-ranked teams in state. Of course, Hanover number 4 ranked team. Clifton-Clyde number 2 in Class 1A Division II. Another foul down low. Cameron Juniman's going to pick up his second personal foul. So that's already now 3 Wildcats with 2 fouls apiece on their side. Brigham Bruna, Chase Bruna, and Cameron Juniman. First free throw for the junior Drayden Reed's going to go up and good. Barely rolls in, but a make is a make nonetheless. Now 2 for 3 here from the line. 6 points in the contest. Lefty puts up his second free throw. That one's going to go down and good. 32-12 is our score, as now Clifton-Clyde has bumped this up to 20. There's a tip pass. Tanner Bruna got it tipped by, guess again, Jack Scotchney. Let's see if Scotchney gets it back. No, Nober thought about a 3. Pump fake. Second shot's going to be no good. Reed pulls down the offensive rebound. Hard to rebound out of the zone, and Hanover so far here tonight not doing a good job of it. Reed down along the baseline in the right corner. Cross-court pass, nice steal. Cole Meyer. Meyer one-on-one against Fahey. Up into the lane, up and good. Cole Meyer with 6 points here in this contest after the senior was held scoreless against Clifton-Clyde in their first matchup back on January 23rd. He cuts this one back down now, 32-14. Reed along the baseline, now gives it off to LeClaire, now back to Reed as we play hot potato. Jaden Drayden Reed answers back the two from Meyer. Sarbanicki pushes the pace now for Hanover as they need to get something going. Into the lane, that's Tanner Bruna. Nice up and under move there. Pretty move after 2 or 3 pump fakes from Tanner Bruna, the freshman. Finally, some shots are starting to fall for Hanover. That was the case, too, in their first matchup back in January. Hanover was getting some shots and getting to where they needed to be, but just not getting those ones to fall. Braylon Mine forces the steal. The freshman comes away with it. Meyer for 3 from the right side. That's going to be no good. Trying to get in there. Can't get it. Peyton Fahey pulls down the board. Seth LeClaire running out in front of the pack. He lays that one up and down. Seth LeClaire just wasn't back on defense. Well, that means he was back on offense. An easy 2 now for Clifton-Clyde as we hit the 1-minute mark. Find a cutter. Cameron Juneman into the lane. Cameron's going to finish off that bucket. Pass good there from Braylon Mine. It's back-to-back we go now. Scoring evident here, second quarter. Just rolled under the 1-minute mark. 36-18 is our contest. Clifton-Clyde led 22-8 at the end of the first quarter and has not relinquished this one yet here. Defensively, Hanover has not had an answer for Seth LeClaire down low. The big man didn't have the biggest game. Had 16 points in that first matchup against Hanover, and his game is more of paper death by 1,000 cuts. The big man down below will wear you out on the defensive end, and of course, Josh Zarbadicki having 2 fouls doesn't help that cause much. Jack Stoshny out top. There's going to be a timeout by Coach Steinbrock. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. 13 seconds left to play before half.
3, 2, 1.
Did the new year bring new devices in your home? You might want to increase your internet speed. If you up your speed this month, you get a $20.23 bill credit for 3 months to kick off 2023. New Blue Valley internet customers also get a $20.23 bill credit for 3 months. Visit bluevalley.net/2023.
Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Max Blasky back with you here. 36-18 is our score. 14 seconds left to play. Second quarter action of this boys contest. If you're just tuning in, the Hanover Lady Wildcats moved on to 16-0 on the season after a 46-36 win against Clifton-Clyde. Here in this one, the boys, the Eagles have led from the get-go and have not relinquished it one bit. 6 seconds. Joshny at top of the key is going to roll a pick and roll with the player. Tries to get off to Steinbrock. Steinbrock gets into the lane. We're going to have a late foul called as Steinbrock went kind of out of control into the lane on that one, but a foul's going to be called now on Hanover. So that's going to give Coy Steinbrock, the junior, a chance to get into the scoring column on this one. Only starter not to score is the sharpshooting Steinbrock. He's going to stay out of the column as he can't find the first mark. Full court, he's going to be no good. And Hanover goes into halftime, trailing 36-18. You're listening to high school basketball right here on KNDY Radio 95.5.
As a business owner, you work hard to make a profit. Earning a living and supporting your family is always on your mind. At Blue Valley Insurance, we can help you lower your business expenses by finding the right insurance coverage at the best rate to protect your investments. Our agents have many years of experience handling all types of insurance policies, including commercial insurance. We have offices in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville. Put us to work for you. Blue Valley Insurance.
Sunflower Community Credit Union recognizes that members' health, both personal and financial, is top priority. In order to make your banking a completely safe experience, they're proud to now offer drive-in convenience, Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5:30, Saturday, 8:30 till noon. Lending can be done remotely as well. Contact their friendly loan officers at 562-3741. New members always welcome. Call, go online, or drop by Sunflower Community Credit Union in Marysville for more details. Caring about your personal and financial health, Sunflower Community Credit Union.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a traditional experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
It takes a lot of know-how to run an ag business right. One of the most important things is choosing the right financial partner. That's why so many producers work with us. When it comes to agriculture, you can count on our experience. For land appraisal and more, you can talk to us. We're local, and we're here to help you grow. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
Max Blasky back with you here. Second half action, actually halftime entertainment. The Clifton-Clyde Flyers giving us a nice little dance routine out there for us at half. Looking at the score there for the boys contest, Clifton-Clyde led from the get-go and never let that one relinquish. 36-18 is the halftime score. Clifton-Clyde led 22-8 at the end of the first quarter. Kind of same game script as that first matchup back in January between these two teams for the third and fourth place contest there in the CBL tournament. Scoring-wise, Clifton-Clyde was led by Seth LeClaire. He had 13 points in that first half, 9 points for Drayden Reed. Jack Stotchney had 8, and the sharpshooting of Oliver Noberg really got this game going. He hit back-to-back triples there in the first quarter and 6 points there in the contest. For Hanover, sparse and few between. Cole Meyer, 6 points, led the way. Brigham Bruna, 5. Braylon Mine ended up with 1. Cameron Juneman off the bench with 2. And Tanner Bruna off the bench, 2 as well, with a deuce himself. Senior Josh Zarbanicki and senior Chase Bruna held scoreless in this contest. They were 2 that helped carry the load last time against Clifton-Clyde, scoring 17 and 11 respectively. Rebounding, unofficially, Clifton-Clyde out-rebounded Hanover 10-7 in that first half. 9 assists compared to only 3 for Hanover, as that offense was stagnant from the get-go. 7 turnovers, 2 for Hanover, as the 1-2-2 press for Clifton-Clyde has caused havoc in this one, allowed Clifton-Clyde to get at least 6 easy off of turnover points. Second half action coming up. Take a look at where these two teams play next, as long as recap some other scores from around the league. Here in Clyde, 36-18 is our score as the Eagles lead the Wildcats. Second half action about ready to get underway.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
Make every job easier with one stop at Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber. For any project inside or out, if you're a professional or do-it-yourselfer, get the tools you need, including Milwaukee, DeWalt, Stanley, and more. Battery-operated tools offer the convenience and mobility with the power to get the job done quickly every time. Stocked with all the blades, bits, and accessories for your convenience as well. Check out the power tools selection today and get the work started on your schedule with Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
Quality healthcare dedicated to your satisfaction. That's the standard of the Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic. Your choice for quality care right where you live. Doctors Roger and Linda Warren and nurse practitioners Aubrey Schaefer and Jada Edgar offer general hospital and surgery services, home health, swing beds, and long-term care. Hanover Hospital and the Warren Clinic, your choice for quality health care right where you live.
Max Blasky back with you here. 36-18 is our score. Going to take a look at some finals from across the area over on our sister station. Marysville fell to Rock Creek, 46-34. Boys action going on right now. Bulldogs are up 38-20 at half. Looking at some scores from around the TVL first and girls action. Troy defeated Wetmore 58-15. Frankfort took on Axel and came away victorious 47-28. Washington County girls stumped Blue Valley 56-19. Centralia, a nice win after a win against Marysville last night, 42-40. Doniphan West Lady Mustangs able to defeat Onega 51-30. Now for some boys halftime action. Also another score here. Valley Heights ended up defeating Lynn 51-45. Some boys halftime scores for you. Troy leading Wetmore 37-18 at half. Lynn leading Valley Heights 34-23. Onega is leading Doniphan West 21-20. Tight one there. Blue Valley boys lead 38-20 in their contest. And I think that's all we have for score updates. Of course, here at halftime, Hanover Clifton-Clyde leading 36-18. We're going to take one more timeout, bring you second half action as Clifton-Clyde looks to move on to 15-2 on the season, and we'll see if Hanover can come from behind. You're listening to high school basketball right here on KNDY.
It's service you can always trust at Sink Gordon & Associates in Waterville and Marysville. Their experience in all matters of farm, business, and individual income tax planning and preparation, estates and trust, accounting and payroll services too. Call Chad Parker in Waterville at 363-2263 or Aaron Wright in Marysville at 562-3858. Sink Gordon & Associates, comprehensive and innovative accounting in Northeast Kansas since 1946.
How about a great job that you can rely on with a stable company offering great benefits? Be a part of a diversified company manufacturing essential products, trailers, tillage equipment, and forklifts. Landall is hiring for assemblers, welders, and painters at the Marysville, Waterville, and Beloit locations. Again, offering stable employment, excellent wages and benefit package, and growth opportunities. $500 to $1,000 hiring bonus. Apply online today at landall.com or phone 562-5381 to learn more.
For all your gas and service needs, it's OK Service Station in Hanover. You'll get fast, friendly, dependable service every time you visit. They have fuel available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Ask how you can get a gas card for 24-hour fueling at OK Service. They also handle tires, tire repair, exhaust work, and oil changes too. Stop by, say hi to the folks at OK Service in Hanover.
36-18, 16 more minutes to see if Hanover's got a comeback in them, one for the books if they were. They will get the ball first off here offensively, see if they can cut into this Clifton-Clyde lead. Zone defense now for the Eagles, as they stay in a 3-2 match-up zone. The wings are going to be high on these guards for Hanover. Spot to protect, or spot to attack will be in the middle. Mine fakes on a three, smartly kicks it out towards Cole Meyer, and on that return, it's going to be a turnover. Sloppy play again there from the Wildcats. Starters, it's going to be the same both ways. Wildcats will go Meyer, Zarbanicki, Mine, Bruna, and Bruna. Eagles will go Reed, Nobert, Steinbrock, Scotchney, and LeClaire. Of course, Seth LeClaire was the story in that one, the 6'4 senior, using his body down low and his smooth shooting at 13 points, including 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Troy Steinbrock's left wide open. That's the one player for Clifton-Clyde that hasn't scored yet tonight here. Yelp scoreless. Let's see if he can get it there from the short corner. Not there on that one yet. Good shooter's going to continue to shoot. Mine pulls down the rebound. Quickly up ahead now. Hanover has to pull it back out. Zarbanicki right side starting this offense up. Goes inside to Chase Brunick. Guarded one-on-one by Drayden Reed. Not a good take there as Mine was stopped. Thought there was going to be a lot of contact on the arm. No foul was called. Hanover goes over again from the offensive side. The other thing about Hanover there in that first half, no offensive rebound was to be deterred there. Of course, not a big offensive rebounding team is Hanover nonetheless, but needing to find a way to get back into this game. Second possession for the game goes into LeClaire there for half. Zarbanicki gets the defensive rebound, tries to get it off to Braylon Mine, who just mishandles the ball. It's going to be a turnover again, Hanover, as that was another key there for Clifton-Clyde. Forced Hanover into a lot of turnovers and a lot of live ball turnovers, too, as Clifton-Clyde got at least 6 fast break points off the turnovers there in that first half. Straight man-to-man now. Clifton-Clyde has gotten, or Hanover has gotten out of their zone defense that they like to stay in. Trying to switch it up here at half has been Coach Jensen. Steinbrock for 3, and that one's going to go down. And a foul. Brigham Bruna not giving Coy Steinbrock space to land on that one. Going to give the sharpshooting junior a 4-point opportunity play here on that one. The junior picks up his third as Coach Jensen looks on in disbelief. Steinbrock can't get that one to go, so 0 for 2 now from the line, but a mental mistake there from a junior as Josh Zarbanicki trying to take matters into his own hand, gets all the way to the lane, but once again just can't get it to fall down. Quickly the other way, Steinbrock goes left baseline, kicks it out. Jake Scotchney, a little flipper up in the lane, going to be no good. Meyer pulls down the board, and now here comes Hanover. No numbers for Meyer, but he's going to push regardless. Gets it off to Braylon Mine down the right side. Mine goes up along the baseline, wanting to get into the hands of Drayden Reed, and there's going to be Cole Meyer getting the steal, though, on the outlet. Maybe what we're needing here. Mine into the lane. It's going to be a on-the-floor foul. Drayden Reed was trying to protect his basket on that one. Picking up his second personal foul is now Coach Jensen is looking for some answers. He's going to check in Cameron Juniman for Brigham Bruno. And Tanner Bruno will come off the bench now for freshman Braylon Mine. 39-18. Clifton-Clyde led 36-18 at the end of the halftime. We're 2 minutes here into the third quarter. Hanover has not found a niche here offensively. What they have been able to do, though, is get some shots up. They really have. There's going to be a pass that goes right out of the hands and off the face of Tanner Bruno, turnover Hanover. So talked about it there a little bit at halftime. Hasn't really been Clifton-Clyde. Give them credit as due. They have dismantled this Hanover defense so far here tonight and have got Hanover really out of sorts, but the Wildcats have not done themselves any favors here tonight. Mental mistakes and mental errors, mental turnovers, as here goes Steinbrock into the lane. Clifton-Clyde leading 39-18, looking to put more on. Scotchney for 3. That one's not going to fall. Offensive rebound. Drayden Reed gets that one to go up, and yes, he's 6'3", but he just wanted that one more. Coach Jensen trying to find a combination that will work for his Wildcats here. Zarbanicki, top of the key, gives it off to Chase Bruno. They're going to run their 5-out offense. Into the lane goes Zarbanicki. Now swings it now at top to Mine. Straight man-to-man defense still for Clifton-Clyde. Chase Bruno's going to fire up a 3. That's going to be something, hopefully, to get him going. Chase Bruno, the senior, finally getting into the scoring column here midway through the third quarter with a triple of his own. Cuts it down to within 20. Clifton-Clyde still with a healthy lead, though, here working offense. Man-to-man defense for the purple and white of the Wildcats. Out top, it's Scotchney with it. Runs a little pick and roll with LeClaire. Leaves Scotchney all alone at the free throw line. He can't get the 12-footer to fall. There's just going to be an errant pass. Off the hands of Chase Bruno was tried to hit a streaking Cole Meyer. And once again, two teammates that are not on the same page. Peyton Fahey's going to check in now for the Eagles. Out will go Oliver Nobert. 20-point advantage, Eagles. Scotchney out top. Straight man-to-man now guarded by Chase Bruno. Hanover needing to find a way to get a stop and maybe even just a turnover and a run-out bucket offensively. They've scored 3 points so far here in this third. Of course, we're held to only 8 at the first. There's LeClaire bumping against Zarbanicki. The big body just takes it right to Josh Zarbanicki. Seth LeClaire continues his huge night as he has 15 points now in the contest. Peyton Fahey gets the steal, gives it off to LeClaire, who tried to throw it down. Can't get that one to fall down. Zarbanicki comes out of there with it. Nice bounce pass to Cole Meyer down the right side. Meyer puts it up, and good as now the senior has 8 points as Hanover finally gets a bucket here in this third quarter. 2:40 left to play. The answer coming back the other way. The thought we were going to get a walk. Cole Steinbrock gets right to his spot on the right side, and a foul's going to be called by Hanover. Foul's going to go on Tanner Bruna. That's going to be the first now on the freshman. 2 team fouls as checking out will be Chase Bruna. Back into the contest, Braylon Mine, Juniman is already out there. Steinbrock for 3, no good. Backside defensive rebound taken down by Juniman, and he's going to be fouled by Fahey going for that offensive board. Peyton Fahey will pick up his first personal foul now in this contest. Clifton-Clyde only ran 7 players so far here tonight. Of course, got back. Junior Trent Long a couple weeks ago was out 2 weeks with an elbow injury. Played sparingly the other night. Thought we might see him here tonight. A close to 20-point-per-game score from last year. Has been out the last 2 weeks, but played limited action so far here tonight. So Clifton-Clyde doing it with 6 guys. 3 on the way from Zarbanicki. No good. Backside rebound. Pulled down by Reed. And then once again, Wildcats are one and done. Scotchny up ahead for LeClaire. LeClaire for 3. No dice in the right corner. Can't get the dunk and can't get the 3 to go down, but still with 15 points in this contest, a good turnout for the senior, who had a good 16 points against Hanover the first time they met. Juniman thought about a 3 from the right side, but will smartly run some offense here. That's going to be Mine, top the key, now hands it off to Meyer. Tire bodies out there for Hanover, but tire bodies both ways. Zarbanicki's going to try and back down LeClaire on the right side. He's going to be stuck. Peyton Fahey's going to get a reaching foul called in. He came all the way down off his man from the top of the three-point line to try and double Josh. So just like that, Fahey picks up 2 quick ones. And just like that, nope, he's going to stay in the ball game. Oliver Novert's going to check in, and the before-mentioned Trent Long now into the ball game. So shorter lineup now for the Eagles as they go guard-oriented. Tallest man out there is Drayden Reed at 6'3", and there's an answer. Tanner Bruna on the offensive end. The freshman getting into the action there. Had 4 points in the first half, gets his first 2 here. It's a strong move right around Fahey, results in 2. Free throw's going to be up and no good, though, as he can't finish off the old-fashioned three-point play. Offensive rebound pulled down by Zarbanicki, though. Mine straight ahead for 3, halfway down and out, can't get that one to fall. Nober picked up that foul moments ago for Clifton-Clyde. Reed's going to try a 3 from straight on. That's going to hit off, no good. Bruna pulls down the board. That's Tanner. Tanner's now going to push. 1:20 left to play, third quarter action, 43-25. Let's see if Hanover has got anything offensively. 5 out now offense against this straight man-to-man for Clifton-Clyde. Braylon Mines tries to back down. Oliver Novert has no dice, kicks it to the opposite side. Cameron Juniman. Juniman up top now off to Meyer. Hanover doing a good job here in this quarter running some offense. Got a little stagnant there in the first half. Like to play some one-on-one ball. Here it goes again, though. Bruna gets into the lane. A nice little flip over the rim. He is up and good. Tanner Bruna with now his back-to-back buckets for the freshman as he got to the same spot about 6 feet away and a nice little hook shot. There's a steal. It's going to be Cole Meyer all the way down the lane. Up and good for 2 for Meyer. Senior having himself an impressive contest. Now that puts him into double digits with 10. 30 seconds left to play, 43-29. If Hanover can somehow get it stopped and score here, it might be a different ball game heading into the third quarter. Long out top, gives it off the Scotchning, guided tightly by Meyer. He almost picked that one away again. Reed right side, gives it off the Long, guarded by Tanner Bruna inside the post. Long tries to kick it back out to Reed. All's going to be tipped around and finally taken away by Zarbanicki. Zarbanicki kind of flips it up to Cameron Juniman. Juniman and one opportunity. Cameron Juniman, a big bucket there for Hanover. But the pass from John Zarbanicki kind of flipped that one up from his hip from half court to the other side of the court. Cameron Juniman does the rest, finishes that one off. And now we have a chance to pull within 11. Free throw's going to go up, and that's going to be off, no good. And a foul down low on Josh Zarbanicki. Oliver Nobert had him boxed out. Coach Jensen looking at him like, what are you even doing, putting your hands in there, because that's going to be Josh's second personal foul. Juniman goes 0 for the line, but cuts this one back to within 12. 2.4 left to go here. Hanover's got a full court press man. Reed will be the inbounder, looking to trolley hit a runner. Gets it off the Long back to Reed. Reed tries a full court, three-quarter court shot. no good, and that sends us into fourth quarter. Hanover wins that one, but still trails 43-31. You're listening to high school basketball here on KNDY.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas, a Proud Wildcat booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
Honeyman Auto Sales and Service. Drive by or check inventory online at honeymanauto.com. You can even schedule a test drive online as well. With lots of choices, Honeyman works to make yours the best buying experience with customer service a top priority. Competitive pricing, knowledgeable staff, and superior customer service right here at home. With a full service shop and a selection of both cars and trucks in all price ranges, see Honeyman Auto Sales and Service, East Pony Express Highway, Marysville, today.
Back here in Clyde, 43-31. Hanover won that quarter 13-7. Let's see if they can put two back-to-backs out now. They dug themselves a big hole at the end of the first half, trailed 36-18, but have cut it back now 43-31. 12-point game as we just get started fourth quarter action here. Clifton-Clyde has led from the get-go, but a nice little third quarter there has Hanover back within striking distance. There's Scotchney into the lane, up and under, and that's the answer Clifton-Clyde needed. Jack Scotchney with an athletic move around Josh Zarbanicki. Went up on the left side, went up and around Josh, whipped that one up with the right side, and now is going to get a chance with an old-fashioned three-point play. 3 fouls now on the senior Zarbanicki as Scotchney cans that old-fashioned. That's going to be 11 points now. His near side, a near steal by Scotchney. As I've said his name a lot, been all over the court tonight, offensively, defensively, even in the huddle, doing a good job leading his team. 46-31. Let's see if Hanover's got one more in them. They break this pass, get it off the Colemeyer left side, had a cutter. Cameron Juniman won't kick it to him, though. Smartly continues this possession. Tanner Bruna gets stopped tight by Oliver Nobert down along the left baseline. Has to kick it out top now to Zarbanicki. Zarbanicki guarded tightly by LeClaire as we're straight man-to-man defense. Tanner Bruna tries to get by Nobert, doesn't, kick it back out to Zarbanicki. Zarbanicki left. Let's try Tanner Bruna to the left side three. That's going to be no good. Seth LeClaire pulls down the board, and we're going to have a jump ball as he brings that one right into the waist of Josh Zarbanicki. A smart move there. Ball got brought to his waist, puts his hands on it. Jump ball's going to stay Hanover's way. Extra possession now for the Wildcats as they trail by 15. Fourth quarter action here. 7 minutes left to play. Of course, Hanover Lady Wildcats able to defeat the Lady Eagles earlier in this evening by 10, 46-36. Hanover looking to make it a big comeback here in this fourth quarter, but running out of time. Cameron Juniman goes right baseline, up and out. Just couldn't get that one to fall down. Wide open there was Juniman, but just a little bit too hard off the back of that backboard. It's going to be no dice, and Clifton-Clyde catches a break. Inside pass is going to be too long. Speaking of long, tried to get it inside to Seth LeClaire. LeClaire had Zarbanicki posted on his back, but a bad angle there on the pass is going to give it back to Hanover. Myers got it in the left corner, still full court pressing is Clifton-Clyde. Nice passing, though, as they get it to Juniman. Juniman answers back, though, as Cameron Juniman, the sophomore off the bench, now has 6 points in this contest, has got Hanover some good scoring when they need it, and has cut this one back to within 13. A stop and a score. I'm sure that's what Coach Corey Jensen is thinking of. There goes LeClaire inside, guarded by Zarbanicki. Nice little flip-up, going to be no good. There's your stop. Let's see if we can get a score. Tanner Bruna is now going to run point with Hanover trailing by 3, and Coach Jensen wants a timeout. We'll take it with them. 43-33 is our score.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company, since 1947.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
So, what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with professional Rheem HVAC service that'll keep your home comfy year-round, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort.
72 degrees, and I'm good to go.
Get professional service in all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
46-33 is our score. Max Blasky with you here in Clyde, Kansas. Tanner Bruna into the lane, can't get that bunny to go. He's going to be stripped by Jack Scotchney. Lots of contact again, and we're not getting any fouls called here in the second half. After a very physical first one, Hanover goes one and done after getting a big stop defensively before that timeout. Peyton Fahey gets into the lane, stolen away by Cameron Juneman, who actually got burnt, but good recovery there by the sophomore as he gets a turnover. 5:30 left to play here, fourth quarter. Hanover trying to mount a comeback, trailed 22-8 at the end of the first half. There's going to be a loose ball taken in by Juneman. Hanover's got numbers. Oh, but taken away by Reed. Meyer tried to get it quickly inside to Zarbanicki, who had Fahey pinned on his back, but it's going to be a turnover. Now Clifton-Clyde has numbers. Over to LeClaire, and just a too hard of a bounce pass shot right up into the air. So off the hands of Seth, it's going to be a turnover. Clifton-Clyde back towards Hanover. Brigham Bruno's going to check back into the ball game. The senior getting some playing time after he was benched there in the third quarter, fouling Coy Steinbrock on a three-point play. Coach Jensen wanted to give him a little bit of a brain check on that one. Let's see if he does coming out. Three ball on the way right off the bench. That's going to be short. It looks good from our mark, but just short off the mark as Brigham hit one there in the first quarter, but hasn't got a second one yet. Big block by Josh Zarbanicki down low on Jake Scotchney. Allows another possession, though, for Clifton-Clyde as Novert gets it away. 4:46 left to play here. Clifton-Clyde, I'm sure, will look to run clock as Coach Steinbrock yells out of play. He does just that. Scotchney out top, guided tightly by Bruna. It's going to be Reed in the left corner, gets into the free throw line. Just too easy there for the junior. Drayden Reed now with 13 in this contest as he got to the short front side of the rim, and just that 6'3" frame can almost reach up to the rim. Lays that one in with ease as that pushes it back up 48-33. Bruna here, right side, now gives off to Tanner, swings around as Hanover still in there, 5 out, 1 in offense. Bruna guided tightly by Scotchney, swings it over left side, Cameron Juneman. Juneman's going to run a pick and roll now with Zarbanicki. Juneman goes spinning into the lane. Nice little pump fake. He's going to be blocked by Reed. A good take there, but just a more athletic play by Reed. Chase Bruner's going to step now into the contest. Cameron Juneman out. Takes a seat on the bench. As a sophomore, has had good 6 points now. Not a big score in the varsity level, but some points when Hanover has needed them here tonight. Brigham Bruna thought about a three right side off the inbounds from Chase Bruna. Now we're going to go Tanner Bruna on the right side, trying to back down Peyton Fahey. He gets down to the right block, goes up, and gets that one to score. Tanner Bruna with a tough move down inside. He's got now double digits in this contest as Hanover trails by 13. Of course, looking to run offense, it's going to be Fahey in the left corner, guarded tightly by Brigham Bruna, gets by him, gets into the lane, gets it off to Scotchney. Scotchney at the free throw line, kicks it off to Reed as we're just doing dribble handoffs top of the key. Running time now is Clifton-Clyde. Coach Justin Steinbrock wanting a good shot from his team. Inside the lane goes LeClaire. Reaching in is going to be Chase Bruna, and LeClaire's going to go now to a line for 2 free throws. I think that's going to be on Chase Bruna. It will be. That's going to be now the third on the senior. Didn't really need the foul on that one. Zarbanicki had LeClaire pushed away from the basket. Might have given up the 2, but we're going to get 2 free throws and the foul. First free throw is going to be off for Seth LeClaire. Probably the only thing wrong he's done so far tonight. He is 3 for 5 from the line. Let's see if he can get this one to fall out. Second one's going to be just as hard off the rim, but the offensive rebound, Jack Scotchney. Tell you if I've said that name a time or 6 today. Actually, Chase Bruna comes away with it after a scrum, and Coach Jensen's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. 48-35 as you're listening to high school basketball here on KNDY.
With text-to-order options, competitive daily pricing, and no route requirements, Kramer Oil has everything to make your next propane or fuel order a breeze. This is Chad Kramer. Our goal at Kramer Oil is to deliver dependable, reliable products to your home or business at the best value and with the best customer service around. Visit us online at krameroil.com and see how we can serve you. The Kramer family, proudly serving your family since 1976.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard all year round to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple: to be your number one source for propane, lubricants, and extreme diesel fuel. And they'll reach that goal by treating you like family. Don't wait for winter to set in. Get that propane tank filled today by calling the winning team at Sapp Brothers Petroleum. Still proudly serving all of Nebraska and the Hanover community, Sapp Brothers is proud to announce their newest location in Blue Rapids. That's Sapp Brothers Petroleum, servicing your residential and farming to commercial and industrial needs.
48-35 is our score. Opposite on this broadcast, KNDY 94.1 and AM 1570. The Wildcats are facing off against the TCU Horned Frogs, a top 17 matchup in college basketball. K-State leading that one at half 36-30. Here in this one, Hanover trailing 48-35. They had a chance, got it down to within 11 there in the fourth, but Clifton-Clyde has kept them at bay. Here's a three, though, by Josh Zardanicki, and that's going to cut it to within 10. 10-point ball game, 2:30 left to play. Seen a lot stranger things happen in my life, as that is Josh's first bucket here of the evening. It's taken him until the 2:25 mark in the fourth quarter to get a bucket to go down, but none bigger one there than to possibly pull Hanover to within striking distance. Nobert stopped inside the lane by Brigham Bruna. Jake Scotch out top, guarded tightly by Tanner Bruna. Oliver Nobert for three. That one's going to count as Oliver Nobert continuing his hot shooting here tonight. Started the night off with two triples. There's a triple there. Hand check foul out top as Tanner Bruna drives baseline. It's going to be an outside. There's going to be a sideline out of bounds now for Hanover in front of their own bench. Substitution, Steinbach's going to check Peyton Fahey. Talk about Oliver Nobert, though. 5'9" sophomore, wasn't expected to play too much here this year. Trent Long gets hurt with an elbow injury a couple weeks ago. Oliver steps in for a starting role in one of his first starts of the season on the 23rd of January. Oliver went off for 12 points, including two triples in that contest against Hanover. Here tonight, he has 3 for 9. Zardanicki, another one there, but it might be a little bit too late as the lefty gets a nice two there. Wide open underneath the own basket. Seth LeClaire the other way. As how do you lose 6'4", 225? Not exactly for sure, but Hanover did on that one. LeClaire gets another deuce. Clifton-Clyde bunches this one back up 53-40. Foul out top's going to be called as Oliver Nobert pulls down that defensive rebound. We're going to walk on to the other end of the court now, as Nobert will have 2 free throws now. Foul's going to go against Braylon Mine. That's going to be on Brigham Bruna, so the fourth now for the junior. Looking at what's coming up for both of these teams, first for the Eagles, they travel over towards Onega Friday night. Then next Tuesday, they will play host to Valley Heights before Centralia comes in here Friday night. And that's going to even out the regular season there for the Eagles. For the Wildcats, they have Thayer Central coming up Thursday evening before a match at home versus Doniphan West Friday night. Then next week, they will be versus Washington at home. And then Troy, they will make a trip out to Troy next Friday before their season wraps up with that one. Of course, both teams will kick off Sub-State the 23rd. Clifton-Clyde will play in the Washington Sub-State along with Frankfort, Lakeside, Rock Hills, Osborne, Blue Valley, and Washington. Hanover will kick off their Sub-State over in Axtell on the 23rd. They will, of course, have Axtell, Hanover, Lynn, Olathe, Kansas School for the Deaf, Pike Valley, and Wetmore in their bracket. So high school basketball winding down here for the season. Hard to believe we've got 2 more weeks left of it. Of course, we'll have one more broadcast next week. That will be the Washington Tigers as they travel to Frankfort. 2-ball on the way is going to be up and down from Brigham Brunas. Now he pushes it up to 7, but a little bit too late here as it looks like Clifton-Clyde's going to finish this one out. A steal, though, before we get done. Cole Meyer's going to feed it up to Josh Zarbanecki. Josh is not going to finish the bunny, and if that hasn't been the story for Hanover here tonight, I don't know what is. Being able to get shots and get to the rim, but just not being able to finish them when they get the opportunity. Against a good team like Clifton-Clyde, can't do that. Clifton-Clyde's going to move on here. A late foul. Tanner Bruna up top. He's going to get his money worth against Drayden Reed. So Reed now will step to the line where he is 3 for 4 on this contest. Second foul for Tanner Bruna. So this will move Clifton-Clyde boys on to 15-2 now on the season. They'll move to 12-1 in TVL play. Will keep their number 2 spot in Class 1A Division I. For Hanover, more than likely dropping a little bit. They will fall to 12-5 now on the season, 9-5 in league play. All losses coming in TVL league play might drop from that number 4 spot in 1A Division II, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens Thursday and Friday versus Stayer and Donovan West. The other way, not wanting to give up his own points, Tanner Bruna takes it nicely into the lane. He's going to be fouled, going to step to the free throw line. That's going to be a foul on Jack Scotchney. So Bruna fouls Scotchney. Scotchney fouls Bruna. Bruna has his first free throw here on the evening. 0 for 1 before that. Second one's going to be no good. 1 for 2 on the night, and that's going to be our final. Hanover falling 54-43 here in Clifton-Clyde. Keep it right here. We're going to have stats and scores from this contest, as well as a recap of the girls, and look forward to what both teams have coming up on the schedule. Once again, Clifton-Clyde Eagles defeating the Hanover Wildcats 54-43.
3, 2, 1.
Did the new year bring new devices in your home? You might want to increase your internet speed. If you up your speed this month, you get a $20.23 bill credit for 3 months to kick off 2023. New Blue Valley internet customers also get a $20.23 bill credit for 3 months. Visit bluevalley.net/2023.
Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company since 1947.
You love farming through the good times and the bad, and you hope and pray your investments will pay off. Some of the risk factors you can control and others you cannot. That brings me to the importance of risk management. I'm Dave Savage with Blue Valley Insurance. With the right insurance plan, your farming operation will be protected against the loss affecting your crops, livestock, equipment, and property. Manage your risk with the help of Blue Valley Insurance in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville.
Not everyone's going to become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a traditional experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
We know what it takes to be a successful producer. Hard work and strong values. Like you, we have roots in this community and want to see it grow. We're ready to meet your banking and lending needs with experts who understand crops, livestock, and equipment. We know your business and your values. Talk to us. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
Max Blasky with you here, wrapping up a Tuesday night of basketball. Clifton-Clyde Eagles defeating Hanover Wildcats 54-43. Looking at scoring in this contest, first for the Wildcats, they were led by Tanner Bruna off the bench with 11 points. Cole Meyer also had 10 in the starting. All starters scored in this one, but it was a 22-8 lead at the end of the first quarter that Hanover could just not overcome once again in this contest. Balanced scoring for Clifton-Clyde. Every starter scored, 4 in double digits, led by Seth LeClaire, the 6'4 senior, with 17, 13 points for Drayden Reed, 10 apiece for Oliver Nobert and Jack Scotchney, and 3 for Coy Steinbrock. Looking at some other stats for the games, 13 turnovers for Hanover was the story, only 9 for Clifton-Clyde. Ball movement 2, 7 assists for Hanover, only 11 for Clifton-Clyde, 7 for Hanover. Rebounding 2, this Clifton-Clyde team took it towards Hanover. Not the biggest strength for this Wildcats team this year. I've seen them do it good, and I've also seen them do it bad. They got out-rebounded 26-18 here in this contest for Clifton-Clyde. LeClaire led the way there with 6, also 7 apiece for Drayden Reed and Jack Scotchney. So once again, the Hanover Wildcats fall to the Clifton-Clyde Eagles, 54-43 in boys action. If you're just now joining us in girls action, Lady Hanover Wildcats win 46-36. That moved the Lady Wildcats on to 16-0 on the season. Clifton-Clyde Lady Eagles dropped to 14-4 in the boys action. Clifton-Clyde now moves on to 15-2 on the season, while Hanover drops to 12-5. We're going to take a look at the upcoming schedule for both of these teams, as well as previewing Sub-State. Once again, Hanover boys fall to Clifton-Clyde, while Hanover girls stay undefeated and defeat the Lady Eagles.
Anyone can sell you soybean seed. Channel Seedsman place product to perform. With Channel XtendFlex soybeans and Channel Roundup Ready 2 Extend soybeans, you'll get the superior weed control you want and the high yield potential you need. Make the most of next season with the Roundup Ready Extend crop system and expert recommendations from Channel Seedsman. Ask a seedsman in your area for recommendations for your fields. Check with your state pesticide regulatory agency for specific restrictions in your state. Always read and follow pesticide label directions. Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
Quality health care dedicated to your satisfaction. That's the standard of the Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic. Your choice for quality care right where you live. Doctors Roger and Linda Warren and nurse practitioners Aubrey Schaefer and Jada Edgar offer general hospital and surgery services, home health, swing beds, and long-term care. Hanover Hospital and the Warren Clinic, your choice for quality health care right where you live.
How about a great job that you can rely on with a stable company offering great benefits? Be a part of a diversified company manufacturing essential products, trailers, tillage equipment, and forklifts. Landall is hiring for assemblers, welders, and painters at the Marysville, Waterville, and Beloit locations. Again, offering stable employment, excellent wages and benefit package, and growth opportunities. $500 to $1,000 hiring bonus. Apply online today at landall.com or phone 562-5381 to learn more.
Whether you're buying, building, remodeling, or refinancing, your home is a major investment in your life. At At United Bank and Trust, we understand how important it is to work with someone who cares. Our loan officers have the experience it takes to make the process a smooth one. Come in for a visit or start online by filling out a loan application at ubankonline.com in as little as 20 minutes. Mortgage lending with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For all your gas and service needs, it's OK Service Station in Hanover. You'll get fast, friendly, dependable service every time you visit. They have fuel available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Ask how you can get a gas card for 24-hour fueling at OK Service. They also handle tires, tire repair, exhaust work, and oil changes too. Stop by, say hi to the folks at OK Service in Hanover.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas. Apply out Wildcat Booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
KNDY is proud to be your local sports leader. For over 40 years, KNDY has been bringing you the scores, interviews, and live play-by-play action of your favorite teams all season long, year after year. Not just playoff time. Times and technology change, but our dedication to area sports remain the same. KNDY Sports, on air, online, and on our mobile app.
Max Blasky with you here one last time from Clyde, Kansas. Looking at scores again. Lady Wildcats move on to 16-0 on the season with a 46-36 win versus the Lady Eagles of Clifton-Clyde. Clifton-Clyde now will drop to 14-4 on the season. In the boys contest, it was all Clifton-Clyde, 22-8 at the end of the first quarter. They wind up pulling away 54-43 in that win, moves Clifton-Clyde now to 15-2 on the season, drops Hanover to 12-5. Coming up for both of these teams, Clifton-Clyde will travel to Onega on Friday before Valley Heights and Centralia comes into town next Tuesday and Friday. Regular season wraps up there with Centralia before Sub-State kicks off up in Washington on the 23rd. For the Wildcats, they go up to Thayer Central, a out-of-state matchup on Thursday before Doniphan West makes a trip down on Friday. Washington next Tuesday before at Troy next Friday before their sub-state kicks off in Axtell on the 23rd as well. For KNDY broadcast, we will be in Axtell this coming Friday as the Washington Tigers will make a trip over to visit the Eagles. That game will be tipped at 6 o'clock. Boys and girls action live. KNDY 95.5, of course, going on right now. Wildcats taking on the Longhorns on our sister station, KNDY 94.1 and AM 1570. Once again, Hanover Lady Wildcats defeat Clifton-Clyde Lady Eagles 46-36, while Clifton-Clyde defeats Hanover Boys 54-43. For KNDY Radio, I have been Max Lasky. Thank you for tuning in. Drive safe, and we will see you all Friday night in Axtell.
KNDY.